What's up, guys? So I want to talk to you about binge eating again. But before you tune out, because you're like, oh God, not this again, fucking rant. I know you guys still struggle with this, right? And I know some of you have just accepted it as part of your life because you love food. I do too. But I want you to just imagine your life if you got rid of that problem. If you didn't feel guilty about eating Sonic for lunch like I did today, and if you previously have been or are now that person who is always binge eating and feeling guilty about that and wishing, damn, I wish I could be like my friends who are thin and can eat anything they want and they never gain body fat, why can't I just be like that? Imagine it reversed. Imagine being them and then having to see everyone around you having an issue with binge eating. What would you think? What would you tell them? And I want you to think back to when you were a kid in your relationship with food. Chances are, I hope not, that you weren't on a meal plan or trying to diet. You never know nowadays. Think back to that point. So this is what I do in my program. I get you to that point as an adult because you need to know how to eat for the rest of your life without a meal plan, without counting calories. I mean, you can do that, but the majority of us would go crazy. So I get you to that point. I bring you back to that stage where you're running around, you're active, like, you're working out as an adult, like as you were running around as a kid, and you're eating snacks, not feeling guilty, eating enough to sustain energy and your goals, not gaining body fat, not losing a bunch of weight, unless that is your goal. We just cut things down, but you need to be aware that you can technically eat anything you want to. You can still eat. Like, I don't restrict any kind of food in my program. I don't tell any of my women that they can't eat pizza or ice cream. Like, that just doesn't happen. So if that's what you're afraid of, like, you don't have to be afraid. The worst thing that could happen in my program is you're going to succeed. And I realize that a lot of men struggle with this too, which is why I'm going to put together a separate course of just the videos. Unfortunately, I can't let you into the community because it's just for women, but I'm going to put together a separate course of some of the videos so you guys can benefit from them too, because it's a real problem, and people are afraid to talk about it. They're embarrassed. Like, some people say, do I have an eating disorder because I binge eat all the time and I can't control my snacking? Don't label it. You don't have to. But don't feel guilty about it, because I went through it too. So there's light at the end of the tunnel, and I just wanted to share that with you all. That will be coming soon, and just reflect upon that. Reverse your roles. Put yourself in someone else's shoes, someone else's situation, or habits with eating. What would you maybe tell them? And maybe you don't know enough at this point, which is what I teach you in the program, to tell them any advice. But it's a struggle. And other people see you struggle as well. And, like, they want to help you, but they don't know how. And that's what I do.